everyone. Tyler and I are just about to hop in and do our workout, but I am prepping our dinner before we get started. We're having parchment wrapped salmon tonight, and I thought I would just share how I do that. As always with all of my recipes, the name of the game is keeping it simple. Simple, simple, simple. This has 5 ingredients, all of which you can find at a decent grocery store, and it takes about 10 minutes to cook, and it's really easy to do. So that's why I'm sharing it. All right, so here are 5 ingredients. We've got fresh dill. It smells so good and fragrant. A fresh lemon from the tree in the backyard with the skin on. I've scrubbed this with clean water. Salt, whoops. I'm using red Hawaiian salt because I like all the extra nutrients that colorful salt has in it. You could use a Himalayan salt. You could use any kind of salt that you like. Please don't be using regular table salt. It's just not the greatest for you. So if you're going with salt, spend an extra buck and get the good stuff. So this is Hawaiian red salt. Some fresh Atlantic salmon fillets, and olive oil. You can also use butter for this, but Tyler and I are not doing dairy right now, so we're using olive oil instead, and it's going to be just as good. All right, so we're going to move all this stuff off of our workspace. I'm going to take a minute to really quickly slice this lemon, get rid of the end of that, into very thin slices. You can see how nice and thin that is. And I'm just going to pop the seeds out of that, no big deal. All right, what have I got there? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. 6 slices. Now I'm getting myself a piece of parchment paper. Okay, so parchment paper, here's what we've got. We're going to lay down a teensy bit of olive oil just to lubricate it a little bit. 2 slices of lemon, a little sprig of dill. We're going to lay this beautiful salmon fillet right on top there. Another slice of lemon on that thickest part to make sure the flavor gets nice and infused, and more dill. Super simple. Going to sprinkle the whole thing with a little bit of salt and drizzle a little more olive oil right across the top there. So that's going to give us an extra dose of healthy fat added to the fat from the salmon. Now I'm going to close up this parchment paper, and I'm not a master at this, you guys. You don't have to be. All I want is for everything to be really nice and sealed. Now, luckily, a little chunk of salmon there. Luckily, I love wrapping presents, so this is totally in my wheelhouse. So I am just folding it and folding it. I'm kind of doing a little roll here, and then I'm going to fold in the ends as well, and just do my best. Do whatever it takes, you guys. I have used staples to hold this closed. This is not about being fancy. No one is going to see this roll of parchment, okay? So nobody cares how your folding job is. So nice and simple. It's totally sealed. There's a little bit of air in there, and that's done, okay? If this doesn't stay closed, get out your stapler and just staple it shut. Cool? Okay, so both of our salmon fillets are nice and wrapped up in the parchment paper. Excuse my messy sink. They're just sitting, oops, there you go, just like that. Okay, so they're just on a baking sheet. Any baking sheet that fits in your oven is going to work, with plenty of space in between the two of them. Those are going to go into an oven preheated at 350 for about 10 minutes, and the way that you know it's done is when the parchment paper puffs up like a big balloon. You pull that puppy out, open it up, and you've got dinner done.